What's going on, everybody? Dr. Sean J. Harris here, Generational Wealth Academy. Tara's hiding up there. Mosquitoes are getting her today. She said, hey, listen, I'm hitting you from a undisclosed location somewhere on the planet and just really enjoying life, man. And I want to just send a word of encouragement to anybody who may have had doubts about your potentials, what your purpose is, anything like that. Many of y'all know my story about Ms. Byron telling me that the most I'd amount to would be a warehouse worker as a C student. But currently, thankfully, because of some decisions I made, my family and I, we live our life by design now. We have some time and money freedoms to kind of do some cool things in life. But what I wanted to address today was talking about how many people have they succumb to the things that are negative about what are said about them. Like I said, if I would have just listened to what Ms. Byron said, my whole life could have been totally different. But I had enough wherewithal to know that that wasn't the design for me. And to this day, I'm continuously always encouraging people, my clients and everything, that you can have whatever it is that you want to have. Because simply if a so-called C student can live the life that I live, man, come on. You A and B students, y'all should be crushing it. Like, for real, for real. But here's the problem that I run into, because you may say, well, Sean, what's causing a lot of people from hitting their full potential? And I think it's because a lot of people go after a better job than a better opportunity. See, here's the deal. I talk about the money rules. There's 3 laws to money. First, you got to be able to create income. Secondly, you got to be able to hold on to the money. You can't let the money go as quick as you got it. But you don't just hold on to the money, just hold on to it, but you hold on to it so that you can invest it and grow the money. You want to be able to have capital in reserve so that when opportunities present themselves, you're ready. You have your cash available, capital available to be able to take the deal. Because last thing you want to do is be in a situation where it's like, oh man, this will be a great opportunity. I can really amass some wealth, but you didn't have the capital set aside. So those are some of the things that you want to focus on if that is in fact your goal. So that's why I say it's important to look for the opportunity, a better opportunity, and not a better job. Because watch this, you can even have a high paying job, but with that high paying job, if the job goes, so goes the income. But a skill set, you can't get rid of that. You can unlearn how to ride a bike. I can't unlearn the things about high powered, multi-billion-dollar aircraft that I know from being in the Air Force. The things I know about making money, I can't unforget that stuff. I can't unlearn it. So those are skill sets that I am able to keep and be able to cultivate those skill sets. So that's why I say go for the opportunity. Now, here's the deal. Many people pray for opportunity, and opportunities around us all day, every day. So it's not praying for the opportunity that I recommend you do. I recommend praying for recognition of the opportunity, because you have to be able to recognize it before you can take advantage of it. So opportunity knocks at our door every single day. But so many times people take the time and ask, well, who is it? They look through the peephole, they're unlatching all these different latches and locks. By the time they sling the door open, guess what? Opportunity is already on your neighbor's front porch because you missed out. So it's better to pray for recognition of opportunity. Opportunity doesn't always come in a pretty box with a nice, pretty red ribbon on it. A lot of times your best opportunities will be in the seedbed of adversity. In the midst of chaos is when you will find your biggest blessings many times. During the pandemic, I always ask people, what did you do during the pandemic? Did you make money? There was 3 people that were created during the pandemic. Those that will become billionaires, those that become millionaires, and those who wonder what in the world just happened. I hope you took advantage of that time. Man, I wrote countless books, we wrote countless courses. We started multiple companies in that time space. So again, you guys hear me talk about the 3 changes that made all the difference for me. What I read, who I associate with, and how I use my time. I was using that time during the pandemic creating. I was in creative mode. I was starting companies. I was setting up legacies for my kids. See, the things that we do today will determine how your kids live 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I was setting my kids up for legacy wealth during that time. So those are some of the things I want to just encourage you to do. No matter what your age is, if you've been working for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years in a profession and it's not quite working out the way you anticipated it at this point in your life, you always can make change. You can always pivot. You can adjust. Okay? Life is not concrete. It's always fluid and adjustable. So if that's something that you're looking to do, get with somebody that can help you. If it's not me, get someone who can help coach you in business development, in wealth creation, and being able to know how to deploy and maneuver your capital to have its highest and best use. All right, guys, I'm Dr. Sean J. Harris. Make impact and make money while you're doing it.